coming in, and this is very, very worrying for India. One positive case of the coronavirus has been detected. It has been detected in Kerala.
Union Health Ministry has called an urgent meeting of its joint monitoring group. This is to discuss the new strain of the virus, which is now emerged in a mutated variant in the United Kingdom.
60% of the cases in UK have occurred due to this new strain of coronavirus in the last few weeks, and it is said that it is 70 times more infectious than its original version. Does this mean that the government is going to impose another lockdown? And how did this mutation took place? And what are the lessons to be taken from COVID-19 1.0? Let us know. In 2019, December 15 is when China records its first case of novel coronavirus, and it says publicly on Jan 9th. And WHO takes 21 days to declare it as a public health emergency. Within the first week, many countries like New Zealand started to apply restrictions, but India bans the flights only from March 22nd. Now in this case, December 19th is when United Kingdom declared the new strain of the coronavirus called VUI-2020-12/01. Basically, it was named after the day it was discovered, and India bans flights on December 23rd. Now the outcome that we have is 20 UK returnees have tested positive for the new strain of COVID-19, and many of them are from Delhi, Karnataka, but also few of them from states like West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. India had imposed a lockdown as well. In fact, it was the longest, almost 75 days. And when the unlock began, the cases steadily began to rise, and now we globally rank number 2 as far as COVID-19 cases are concerned. The fact that we have to recognize is lockdowns work in a manner that won't help you to stop the spread of infection. Instead, they give you the time to prepare people for it, to educate them about the basic things such as wearing masks, washing your hands, maintaining social distancing, and how the spread of this disease works. Secondly, they give you the time to boost up medical infrastructure when the cases begin to pile up, so that you have enough medical functions and facilities to accommodate sick people. But at the end of the day, the simplest way to prevent this disease is to wear masks and wash your hands. If you want to contain the spread of the virus this time around, and as said before, it is 17 times more infectious than its previous one, the government and the medical authorities need to be quicker at identifying people with the contact of this virus and hotspots and acting on it by isolating the people so that the chain of infection is eliminated. In March 2020, the truth was out that we lacked simply say everything, whether it was PPE kits, masks, hospital beds, etc. But due to the call of Make in India, many people started making PPE kits, masks, and hopefully there is enough, almost enough, to counter this virus. But we need to make sure that there is enough if the lockdown is imposed again and things go out of control and get worse. The new strain of the COVID-19 is believed to have emerged in a patient's body with a weakened immune system. The patient's body wasn't able to counter the virus, and the virus used the patient's body to mutate itself. It was first detected in September. By mid-December, 2/3 of the COVID-19 cases in UK were of this new strain, and making it the common version of the virus in United Kingdom. Now a question comes, how highly dangerous is the new strain? At the current stage, there is no evidence that this new strain causes a more severe disease, but with the increased rate of transmission, more people are getting affected with COVID-19. Actually, there are near 200 strains found across the world, but the strain from UK separates the other strains because it spreads faster and it is more infectious. For example, UK's genetic specialists have said that in the case of SARS-CoV-2, mutations are accumulating at a rate of 1 to 2 mutations per month globally. But in the case of variant from United Kingdom, it has some unusual changes. One of them is the spike protein, which is present in the virus, has created an impact which will make it easier to create a bind with the human cells and hence making the strain more infectious and transmissible. Whenever a virus mutates, it generally becomes more infectious but less deadly, and that's what is being said about this new strain of COVID-19. Experts believe that the current range of vaccines could work on this new variant, but if the virus mutates itself further, it can neutralize the effect of the vaccine, and this could lead a rise in the cases and also affect the people who are vaccinated. At the end of the day, it is just a possibility. Many governments and medical associations are in a dilemma and not sure about the impact of the virus it is going to create in the next few weeks. So countries like UK have imposed emergency lockdown, and over 40 countries to be precise have called flight ban from UK, and WHO has promised to circulate the latest information time to time about this new strain of COVID-19. In my opinion, the next battle is going to be on Third World War issues such as water and food. Basically, I mean the essential services. And obviously against the pandemics which are going to be caused from the diseases we can't even expect or think of in the future. So ultimately the final call or the solution is to be precautionary and be prepared, because if we don't react in time, it may be too late.